Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone! Let me introduce myself. My name is Amalia Danti and I am from 11 Science 4 SMAN Negeri 4 Cibinong. Today, we're gonna talking about liquefaction. Have you ever heard the disaster that happened in Donggala and Palu last year? Let's check the video.
Tanah kan begini, tanah berputar begini, berputar. Ada yang turun sekali, ada yang naik.
The voice you're hearing belongs to a survivor of a rare phenomenon known as liquefaction that turned solid ground into a river of mud after an earthquake hit here in Indonesia. The survivor we interviewed used to live in this village, seen in a video that was widely shared on social media.
Baru bangunan kan sudah rubuh-rubuh. Lumpur dari atas. Maksudnya kan dari dalam tanah dia muncul, yang cair sudah mengalir. Sudah tidak bisa kemana, menyelamatkan diri saja.
Arifin is now living in a makeshift camp with his wife and children. Many of his neighbors are still missing. As seen in these satellite images, liquefaction wiped out large areas in the city of Palu, such as Balaroa and Petobo. This is the neighborhood of Petobo in Palu, and you can see what happened was the neighborhood was on this level, was the ground level, and it was just kind of pulverized and thrust upward here, and you can see kind of the vehicles tossed about, buildings gone, shredded homewares, fences, bed springs. I mean, it's just all kind of been churned and thrust upward here. Palu is particularly vulnerable to liquefaction because it sits on silt deposits carried down from rivers.
Liquefaction is where the soil or sand, which has water in it and air, shakes and turns into a liquid-like substance. And what that does is it causes building collapses. It can also generate landslides. It causes land deformation.
Locals in Palu can hardly recognize their neighborhood. Where a survivor's house used to stand is now a cornfield that once was a mile away, but slid here like an earthen raft after the land turned to mud. A country road was broken apart and carried away, along with its shops, homes, and everything else.
Habis itu retak-retak, orangnya terhisap ke bumi.
The death toll from the disaster keeps rising, and at least 5,000 people are still feared missing. In Balaroa, residents salvaged some of their belongings, while rescuers carried out one body after another in the sweltering heat. Authorities are calling off the search for life under the rubble, and say surviving residents will be relocated to safer areas.
Now read the news. A 7.5 magnitude earthquake shook Donggala and Palu in the island of Sulawesi on September 28, 2018, causing destruction that killed more than 1,700 people. Not long, the public was shocked to see on social media pictures and videos from the disaster location showing soil flowing like a river, dragging along and wiping out houses and trees. The phenomenon is called liquefaction. My one and only question is just, what is liquefaction? Well, check it out! Liquefaction is a phenomenon in which the strength and stiffness of a soil is reduced by earthquake shaking or other rapid loading. Soil liquefaction occurs when waterlogged soil behaves like a liquid. Some people refer to it as earthquake liquefaction. The vibration of earthquake shockwaves in the water-saturated soil triggers the phenomenon. There are three conditions that cause liquefaction. The first one is loose granular sediment or fill. Second one, saturation by groundwater. And the third one is strong shaking. Then, How can liquefaction happen?
我们不善加利用这些水资源，最后它们还是会流入大海，造成浪费。而且如果遇到豪大雨时，这地下水太多的话，还是会造成一些灾害的。太多的地下水会产生什么问题呢？来，我们做个简单的实验。这边有一个透明的玻璃箱子，我们在里头呢倒进些许的水。现在我们把水倒到这个透明的玻璃箱子里头。好的，我们现在在这个箱子里头装进一些干的沙子。沙子要装多少呢？也不用太多，大概是刚好能够盖住这个水的表面就可以了。再来一点点。OK 了，现在我们用肉眼从上往下看，当然只看到干干的沙子，我们不知道它里头含有多少的水分。但是从这个玻璃箱子的侧面，我们清楚地看到了，其实这一块土地里头蕴含了相当饱和的地下水。OK， 我们现在试着在这块土地上盖房子，假设我们住在这个地方，从此就安居乐业了吗？不要忘了哦，台湾位在地震带上，万一不幸发生了大地震的时候，地层会剧烈的晃动，晃动会产生什么现象呢？我们看到了，悲剧发生了，土壤瞬间异化了，然后造成了地面的陷落，房屋的崩塌，淹在水中了。有没有看到？日本的311大地震，就是因为土壤异化，造成了相当严重的灾害。
啊，这个地层下陷都变安尼落啊，都已经是碗，低海边碗的啦。啊，爸爸的水来家己家啉，啊，所以个失电，这水就抽不出去，全南边乡甲嘉东乡吼，啊浸一个月啦，浸一个月啦，你看，啊浸一个月内底唔是拢纯粹水呢，个落个咩啊？哦，拖泥带水，清美丽啦，哦，啊，根本的原因就是因为我们地层下陷。
The last one is how to deal with liquefaction. The first one is avoid bearing capacity from liquefaction. The second one is control seismic settlement. And the last one is stop lateral spreading and reduction in deep foundation support. Thank you for watching. See you in